Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my empties for the week. As you can see, I am outside. It is beautiful out. Oh my gosh, it's like 75. It's supposed to be this nice for like the next 7 to 10 days. And so I just have to take advantage of it because pretty soon it's going to be too cold to be out here. So I know the lighting is changing. The sun is starting to go down. What time is it? 4:30, so the sun is starting to set. So Rip is out here with me. He will bark, so I'll have to cut some of that out. So if you hear barking or if it's a little bit choppy, hear background noise, my apologies. But I figured it would be nice just to like be outside. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. But I have quite a bit of stuff to go over today. So my melting basket, or like what I decided to melt this week, is a little bit different than my normal weeks. Since the middle of August or so, I have been melting just like fall wax for the most part, because around the middle of August I was tired of summer stuff, and so I transitioned to fall wax, and I'm burnt out a little bit on the fall wax. And so I really love melting in themes. Whether it's like focusing on a certain type of wax like scoops or clamshells or what have you. I also really love focusing on like vendor weeks. And so for November, I think I'm going to try to do like a theme every week, whether that's a vendor or, you know, around Thanksgiving, I'll melt Thanksgiving-ish scents. But for the rest of the time, I think I'm going to try to stick to a theme. And so this week I focused on Super Tarts. So most of what I have in my melting basket and like empties for this week is Super Tarts, but I do have a few other things. So I'm going to share empties with you, and then I also will share the couple of unempties I have. And next week, so starting tomorrow, for me, I'm going to switch to Sassy Girl Aroma and try to have like a Sassy Girl Aroma week, because I have so many brittles from her that I haven't melted at this point, and so I really need to do that. But we'll start with clamshells. For clamshells, I finished Janine, which is laundry, Mac apple, and pink chiffon. I got this in a D-stash, I believe. I am not like a laundry fan, so this is not something that I would pick up like on my own. I also really do not like pink chiffon from Bath & Body Works. People seem to love that scent. I just can't get by it. But I didn't get like any pink chiffon. I mainly just got laundry. I don't even know if I would say I got Mac apple. It was just a laundry scent. Very strong. I mean, it was nice. It threw well. I enjoyed it, and you know, I wasn't waiting for it to die down or anything. It was super strong, as you know, laundries normally are, but it's not something that I would get again. And I don't know if this is the correct name anymore, but that's Janine. Next I melted It's Always Tea Time. It doesn't have the notes on here because this packaging was from Wax Wednesday a couple years ago, and so this was like the way that you could tell it was a Wax Wednesday item, I guess, so people couldn't de-stash it for, you know, more than they paid for it. But it was like a tea scent. Carson really loves this one and told me that it throws really well for him, but for me this was incredibly light. I didn't really get anything. Very light, lasted like maybe 2 or 3 hours, so I would not get that again. Walk the Plank. I was really excited for this one. This is Jaws and Lavender. I love her Jaws, obviously. I think everybody does, but I love Super Tarts Lavender more than any other vendor. I think it is so good. Her Go to Sleep blend is my favorite like lavender nighttime blend ever, and so I was really excited about this one. And I really enjoyed this. Most of the Jaws blends, I find that Jaws is like 75% of what you smell, and then whatever that addition is kind of the rest of it. Quinn's Harpoon, which is orange and Jaws, I think the orange stands out a lot, and this one I thought the lavender really stood out. And as it kind of warmed down, the Jaws went away and I just kind of got the lavender. I don't think I would necessarily get it again, just because I think I just prefer like plain Jaws better, and I really do like Quinn's Harpoon, the one with the orange in it. so I probably won't get this one again per se, but I like that one a lot. Peachy Pavlova. This is brown sugar, peaches, whipped cream, meringue, vanilla, and lemon glaze. This is one that I had never tried before, and I got this in an RTS not all that long ago. It is so good on cold. It really is like a creamy peach, so I guess that like vanilla and the whipped cream, you get a hint of like a bakery lemon, and it's just a really nice bakery peach set. However, for me, this one was really light. I think I got maybe 2 or 3 hours out of it, and I barely could smell it. But like I said, I just picked it up in an RTS not that long ago, and so maybe if I had given it more time to cure, it would be different. So I would get this again, and I would give it a second try because it smelled so good on cold, and just hope that I just like wasn't giving it enough time. And the light is definitely starting to change here, so my apologies. October Boulevard, and this one's with her new labels. So pretty. Reminds me of like old school Super Tarts, which I really loved. This is brown sugar, pecan pie, blackberry, and marshmallow fluff. This is so good. You get the blackberry and that like brown sugar pecan scent. Amazing. I definitely would get this again. Probably like in a clam or maybe a half bam, not a full bam. I need to be better about, just because I like a scent doesn't mean I needed it a full bam, you know, like usually another clam or maybe a half bam, if she offers it, usually is more than enough. Switching angles to follow the sunlight. So bear with me. Campfire Stories, I get another new one. This is Fall Leaves Campfire and Vanilla Bean. I've had this one in the past. This is renamed. It was Mr. Myers, or is it Michael Myers? Mr. Myers, I believe. I love this one. I love her leaves. Like a smoky campfire scent. It is so good. It literally smells like you have a bonfire outside and you have leaves going. So I love that. Okay, I think the last clam I have is a little mix. This is Go to Sleep and Yippee-Ki-Yay. 2 of my favorite scents. I've already mentioned Go to Sleep once in this video. It's my favorite like bedtime, nighttime scent. So lavender, sweet cream, and pink sugar is Go to Sleep, and it's blended with Yippee-Ki-Yay, which is iced sugar cookies and pine needles. So this is one that I love both of these scents separate, and when I saw that she was offering them together, I was like, that sounds really weird, like pine and lavender. I don't know, but it's nice. I liked it, and you really did get like an even mix of both. It was interesting. Sometimes when I would walk into like the area I was melting this, I would smell like the Yippee-Ki-Yay pine sugar cookie part, and sometimes I would smell like the lavender pink sugar type of part. I think I like each of these scents better on their own, but I'm glad that I tried this, and I probably would get another one of those if I saw it in the future. I have a couple of samples that I threw in just kind of randomly throughout the week. Sassy Girl Aroma Fresh. This was like Gain laundry. It was fine, but like I said, laundry is just not my cup of tea. And then 2 from the Bathing Garden, 1 in Purple People Eater. This was really light, but this was like a grape jelly type of scent. These are gonna blow away. And then Spirits of Autumn. I don't know what the other scent notes were in this, but this was coffee, and this was incredibly strong and incredibly not my thing. I don't like coffee, if you're new here. I like coffee to drink, but wow, that sun is really coming in. I like coffee to drink, but I don't like coffee in wax, and this was incredibly strong. So I need to be better that when I get a wax melt that has coffee in it, that I just pass it on to somebody else, and I don't need to melt it. I have quite a few bags to run through here. Most are Super Tarts, but some of them are not. So one that's not, from K's, I finished a custom. This was vanilla milk, coconut milk, and peppermint marshmallow. This was truly terrible, but it is not her fault. It is 1000% my fault. I was trying to make vanilla Snowflake from Bath & Body Works, which is mint, coconut, and vanilla. So really weird scent notes to kind of pair together. I tried this. It was gross. It was like a minty milk. I didn't like it, but again, it was not Carla and her team. It was 100% me. Stick to getting vanilla Snowflake from the vendors that know how to dupe it, because they know what they're doing and I clearly do not. So I would not get this again, but that is nobody's fault but my own. Violet from Super Tarts. This band bag is pretty old, but the scent notes I believe are sweater weather and peppermint. This is one of my favorites from her. I love this scent. This is actually what I have going through my house right now. The sweater weather is not exactly a Bath and Body Works type. It's a little bit more subtle, not as like juniper-y, eucalyptus-y. This almost, I wonder if this has blackberry in it now that I'm thinking about it, because it almost smells like a juicy blackberry with peppermint and then like a light sweater weather. I love this scent. It's perfect for the winter time, and next time I see it offered, I definitely will be getting at least one, if not two, band bags, because this is one I always just really enjoy having. I love to laugh. This was lemon curd and tea and cakes, I believe. This was old. You can see this label is old. I have outgrown this scent. This scent I used to really love, hence why I have a band bag in it, but it's just not for me anymore. Lemon curd is not my favorite. I'm not a huge lemon person. I like it on occasion, but between like the lemon curd and tea and cakes, it was so strong and it was so like effervescent sweet. I can bet a ton of people would love this scent, and it was such a powerhouse, but for me it just, I'm kind of glad to be done with that one. Need to, afraid my BMs are gonna blow away here. Another old one, but through beautifully, this is probably 2-3 years old, was the Omen. The Omen, it might be called like Ocean Breezes now. It is Mac Apple and like Ocean Breeze. So think about like a fresh, aquatic, watery scent with Mac Apple. It is so good. I would say this is on kind of the same wavelength as Jaws, just a different type of fresh scent with the Mac Apple in. She actually has a blend that has the Omen and Jaws mixed together. It's called the Silver Surfer. So you can obviously get that when she offers it, but if you have the Omen and you have Jaws, mix them together. That's a really nice blend, and it's called the Silver Surfer. At least it used to be. I would assume that probably didn't change. But I love the Omen, Mac Apple, oceany, aquatic scent, beautiful. And it was perfect for September, where you're like transitioning from the hotter summer weather into fall, so you kind of want apple, but you don't necessarily want like tons of heavy bakery. That's a perfect September scent. I have 2 half bands. I really like this size. She doesn't offer these a ton, but I wish that she did. So Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is a beautiful one. This is Magically Delicious and Blackberry. This one is so good. I love this one. Such a beautiful blackberry, magically delicious scent. I think Super Tarts has one of the best blackberries around. The only disappointment I had with this one is that it threw for like 4 hours and then literally just died all of a sudden. Like if I put my nose over the warmer, could not smell it at all. So that's a disappointment, but I would get that again just because I loved it so much. And then Baywatch. Baywatch is a mixture of fruits. It's like fruit punchy, orange, pineapple, cherry, strawberry. Like it's literally just like a mix of fruit. It is so good. It is so strong. I mean, incredibly strong. I love this one. I've had multiples of these. It was a perfect summer scent. So good. Even though it's not summer, but it is just the perfect summer scent. Okay, a couple more things here. So hang on, Rip's got a leaf. Okay, on Halloween, I melted Sassy Girl Aroma Halloween Night. This is Leaves, Bonfire Bliss, and Toasted Marshmallow. Siri, I don't need to talk to you right now. This is a scent that I've had on Halloween for years. I mean, 3 or 4 years I have melted this on Halloween. It is the perfect Halloween scent. It is smoky leaves with the toasted marshmallow. It's creamy. Oh, it's so good. I love this scent. So I didn't have any for this year, okay? And she posted this in a pre-order Labor Day weekend. And so I picked up 2 brittles. I got this like 5 days before Halloween. And so I was anxious about it because I wasn't letting it cure at all. I was just gonna melt the one and then I'm gonna keep the other brittle for next Halloween. This was so strong, you guys. It didn't need any cure time. I had no problems with throat. It was amazing. I'm so grateful that it threw the way I wanted it to, because to me, like, it's silly, but it's just like that little Halloween tradition that I just love. I love melting it on Halloween. Okay, a couple of other items and we're almost done. I melted, but obviously did not finish. I have a loaf in Sugar Melts by Stacy peach ice cream, which is fresh peaches and vanilla ice cream. I'm sure you guys have heard about this scent. It's all the rave and it is so worth the hype. Oh my goodness. This is the most authentic peach I think I've ever smelled, and it's creamy with that like vanilla ice cream. Oh, it is so good. I am so glad I got 2 loaves of this, because honestly, I think I'll probably finish this one over the winter and then I'll have the other one for spring and summer. I mean, is this a summer scent? 100%, but I can definitely melt this all year round. It is so good. And this is gonna be one of those things that I'm going to hoard the last few pieces of it until I can get more, because it is so good. Anyway, okay. One other kind of combination thing and then we are done. So the day before Halloween, so Sunday the 30th, it was like 60 degrees here, so it was really cool, but it wasn't cold. Just had like that crisp air, and it rained all day long, like a good steady rain. But I was able to have like the door open, like air flow through. And so I did a combination of a candle and a wax. And this was by far my best melting day of the week. So my wax is Morning Walk combined with Smells Like Fall. So Morning Walk used to be Pet Cemetery. If you guys have been around here, you guys know I love this scent. I'm obsessed. So Morning Walk is brisk air, morning dew, fall leaves, warm amber, and dirt. It's literally like an outdoorsy dirt scent. So good. Whoever thought I would like dirt, I never would have guessed that, but it's become one of my favorite notes. It is so good. And then Smells Like Fall is apple, pumpkin, and lemon. So it was this beautiful fall, outdoorsy, dirty scent. I can't say enough good things about Morning Walk on its own, but also in this blend. So I think I have 3 BAM bags of just Morning Walk by itself, and then 2 BAM bags of the combination. Love it. So I melted this at the same time that I was burning Kringle's Dungeon candle. So I don't think I know the scent notes for this, but it smells, to me, it smells like dirt. It's like a damp dirt type scent. And so it's so funny, Natalie and Carson, I don't know what Charity thinks of this, but we all were talking about this the other day, that everybody hates this candle, and I'm like, I love it. I cannot get enough. This combination, I mean, this candle throws so well on its own. I've burned it on its own before, but the combination of the candle burning with this BAM bag, it was such like an atmospheric mood. It was so good. Now, is this combination something that I would like want to have going when guests come over? No, but for me, it just kind of set that like rainy, damp fall day, the day before Halloween. I could not get enough. I love this. And so I have half of this candle left. It's burning beautifully. It smells so good. So I would like to finish this in November, because Natalie is so graciously sending me her dungeon candles, because she thinks it smells like a damp bathroom, which it kind of does, but I think it smells like a damp bathroom in a good way. So that's just interesting how people's noses and like thoughts are so different, right? Rip is hunting leaves. is all about the leaves. So grateful for her sending that to me. So thank you so much, Natalie, if you're watching. I am so excited. I cannot wait, because I was kind of thinking that I was going to put the rest of this away so I had it for next fall, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to enjoy this, you know, throughout the rest of November when we're still having like these fall days and the leaves are coming down, and then I can put the other ones aside for next fall. But yeah, that is it. Those are my empties and things that I melted and burned this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if things were a little chaotic out on the patio, but like I said, trying to enjoy some nice weather. Next week is going to be Sarsaparilla Aroma, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Yeah, but that's everything. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.